Hashtag gamer. Hey y'all, what's up? How's it going? Doing good? Today's a cold day. It's a cold night actually. Fred's inside playing games. Gab's not home yet. I don't know where he is. He's probably still working. I'm doing overtime because he had a hockey tournament this weekend. He played like 4 games and he couldn't go to work yesterday. So I'm gonna start taking this harness apart. Pull this harness out. I'm definitely gonna be making this a lot nicer. I'm also gonna add a couple of quick connects for the injectors and coil packs. They're gonna be running separate connectors. They're gonna plug into something. I also have to add a quick connects inside. For me, the green wire that was in here goes to the relay at the bottom, and then this red one here is the fuel pump signal. Sean, you missed the ground. Harness 2.0. Oh, come on. No! Tabarnak. See, this is things. I do wiring harnesses, and then I forget. Oh, there's going to be an exhaust there. We won't be able to get it quick. So that's why, Sean, you got to concentrate on where you put your connects and your grounds and this and that. When I redo this harness, ooh-wee, there's going to be a lot of changes. Oh. Okay. Just stick wires one by one through a hole that when you try to take it out, doesn't fit. Damn it, Sean. If this looks like a mess, because it is. Alright, I'm definitely going to be having fun with that. Ooh. So me and Vivi, we took the time to do a little cleanup of the office because we had boxes and boxes. She's got all her school stuff. She's a teacher. Yeah, so there's the wiring harness that I got to redo. At least it's all in one piece. I'm going to ask Fred to give me a couple of connectors. So you guys can see my wall of fame. Or basically the wall of keep motivated. Got a couple of grates in here.
Am I in there?
Nah, I don't know, Gab. Are you in there? Do you think you're in there?
Probably.
Solid, dude.
I'm so awesome.
This is Gab's room, by the way.
Yeah, it's not finished
Yeah.
at all. Because I'm broke and I can't afford it just with
Alright, well, hopefully I'll have time to do the wiring harness, put it back in the car, and hopefully get it started. Another couple things I need to do is I gotta get a connector to do the coil packs, injectors, and I'd like one big connector here. So I'll have to count how many wires I have there. And I could just unplug it right there. That'd be really nice. Woo! Cat. Cat likes the seat.
I know, dude. It's hiding underneath it. That's why I
It'll
love
smell like fish. Oh. Okay, so I got the crank and cam sensor signal. I got the sensor ground, 12 volt, and then I have the shielded wire, which is going to be separate. The connector from the EMS4 has a sensor ground. So the sensor ground, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a black wire, splice in the sensor ground here, continue along to give the sensor ground to This is an extra cam sensor that I'm gonna have to remove because now I got this new one. Connector's kind of messed up. We're gonna run the sensor ground all the way to the TPS. For the GM bar map, this one right here, and I believe I had tapped, where is it? I think I tapped the sensor ground for the knock sensor for some reason. Or no, that's not what I did. The ground for the knock wire, I have it right here. This connector, so the shielded wire for the knock sensor, plus the sensor ground. So this is battery negative. I had my battery negative coil packs, shielded wire for the knock sensor, and I believe I had sensor ground all like being like mixed up into like one plug. So what I'm gonna do is the red wire, I believe, is the fan relay, and this one right here, this is the fuel pump. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run a wire all the way to the battery for the two battery negatives for the connector on the EMS4. So that will simplify not having the shielded wire grounds next to the battery negative ground. So hopefully that'll help a bit. And yeah, I got my connectors. I got my connectors for the crank sensor and cam sensor all shielded. I also bought that loom there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it all nice and tidy after. I'm just watching some a YouTube channel I just came up across. It's Auto Factory Realize. I don't know. They're pretty funny. I like them. So I got the wire loom all done, all the new grounds, all positives, everything's good. The only thing I need to do now is go put it on the car just to get the lengths right, because does this go here? Do I tape it more here? Like, I gotta know exactly where it is, so I'm gonna go do that. Then I'll be able to add the loom. So I got my coil pack harness here. I need to get some more loom tomorrow. Some really small loom to go here. Well, basically just here. And I want to make this two protected right here. And then once I get my injector clips, I'll be able to wire up the injectors. Basically positive. Injector 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not really important. And then I also want to loom this up to the crank sensor. And here tomorrow, I'm going to add a light here. Basically, I added a light here just to be sure that when I turn the car on or turn the ignition on, that basically this light will light up, because it's getting a 12 volt for the coil packs, injectors, and cam and crank sensor. I also need to pick up a connector tomorrow, because I got two pins here, and this connector is the pins are super loose inside. So I need to pick up one connector there, and I want to try and get another 3-pin connector for the harness here. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. Hopefully I'll have the injector clips tomorrow. So hopefully I'll have the injector clips tomorrow, then I can wire that up, put the harness back in, add some gas because the tank is empty, and hopefully she'll fire right up. So hopefully the next video is, will it start? If not, then maybe, I do have some work on the Lexus to do. I'm going to pick up some masters tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it right now. That's where I'm at. So I got to get a little bit more loom to cover up some of the connectors and wires and make this nice weather pack. This really looks OEM pretty much. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to rate down below. Comment what you guys think about this. And if you guys want to hit up my links, got my Patreon down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise